they've got the lead. An unrestricted free agent from the Denver Broncos to rejoin Dan Reeves, and Mike Nolan just forced that fumble. He was quite candid yesterday, talking about the difficulties that the newcomers had fitting in with the Giants, particularly on that last day of August when Pepper Johnson, the popular linebacker, was placed on waivers. And he said it still gets kind of lonesome. Here's Meggett on the quick pass into the flat from Sims, and it's a gain of 1 or 2.
You know, Brooks and Bailey, they had to replace you know, Pepper Johnson and Carl Banks, two guys that are very responsible for a lot of the success the Giants have had over the years, and it wasn't easy. But the advantage that Brooks had, he came with the head coach, you know, and also with the defensive coordinator. So Brooks had the advantage of knowing the system. So the other players like LT and Corey Miller, they all had to come to Brooks in order to get all on the same page.
Second down. Tillman is back in. Sims looks left all the way, then goes deep in the middle and finds, oh, it's Mike Sherrard who's still loose. Chased by McMillan. Now chased by Joyner. And may have re-injured himself. Mike, who lost 2 seasons to 2 broken legs, and there's also an eagle down.
I think it's Mark McMillan who is on the chase of Sherrard. A couple of missed tackles there by the Eagles secondary. Sherrard continues to show his big play ability, but the pass protection's fantastic. Look at all the time Sims has. And the hole in the middle, Miano comes over, misses a tackle. And Sherrard shows Eric Allen a few of the moves that he showed the Jets a couple weeks ago. Good hustle by McMillan. It looked like Sherrard might have twisted an ankle or pulled a muscle at the end of that. A lot of confidence to go over the middle, reach up high, and make a catch, knowing that hit's coming. But Sherrard really benefited from playing with the 49ers the last couple of years and watching Jerry Rice and John Taylor do plays just like that. Looked like a twisted ankle for Sherrard there.
Is that artificial turf
That
again?
certainly looks like another artificial turf injury.
Well, of all those receivers acquired as unrestricted free agents, here's Sherrard with 382 yards. His best season, Mike's, was as a rookie, #1 draft choice with the Dallas Cowboys when he caught 41, but then broke his leg, sat out, re-broke the leg. Many thought his career would be over, and after a torturous comeback, he signed as a free agent with the 49ers. Said he was trying to get out of there the last couple of years because he knew he'd never play a lot.
And it wasn't just a broken leg, it was a compound fracture of both bones in the lower left leg.
McMillan is up, apparently okay. First down after the 51-yard pass play. Sims back, right side, wide open, Howard Cross. Boy, that is a load coming at Ben Smith. Gain of 14.
Now Cross is going to get lost right up here at the top of the screen on an out pattern. And the Eagles are in a very soft zone, 4 across, trying to keep the wide receivers double covered, but somebody messes up that coverage. That's just no way to treat a tight end. You got to get a little closer to him. Nice job of Cross after the catch, so going straight up the field trying to get in the end zone.
First and goal to 1-yard line. Tillman, touchdown. The fumble irrelevant. He had crossed the plane and the signal had gone up.
Somebody's got to tell Big Jumbo that, though. He was scraping for that ball.
Jumbo's got a clause in his contract, bonus for touchdowns scored.
Yeah, $1 million for every touchdown he scores. Thought he had a quick million there.
That's what he held out for last summer. And it'll be David Treadwell for the second extra point. Giants moved 80 yards in 9 plays for their first TD. This time they get a big play of 51 and then this touchdown from Tillman.
Yeah, it's up and over by Tillman. And at the end, he just reaches far enough across to break the plane and get in the end zone.
In last week's huge rout of the Redskins, gets the touchdown from a yard out. And the extra point good, and the New York Giants have gone up 14-3.
This is an outstanding lead block by Kenyon Rashid. He knocks down the first guy, and that allows Tillman to get airborne and to have the ability to reach the ball across the goal line, break that plane, and get 6.
In this quarter, the New York Giants with 147 yards and Philadelphia 52 yards. And the Giants have scored both times they've had the ball. Here's Daloiso's kick. Sikahima at the goal line. And he is tackled at the 22-yard line. Stop is made by number 21, Willie Beeman. Well, game 2 tonight. The Phillies, who were tied 4-4 midway through, and then things went awry for them. John Olerud got the go-ahead homer in game 1 last night in the Sky Dome. And 3 more scored to give the Blue Jays an 8-4 lead. Philly countered with 1 in the 9th, 8-5. Game 2 coming up tonight.
What about Devin White last night?
Wasn't much doubt when he hit it.
Oh, he hit one up in the second deck.
Maimed a passenger up there. Heath Sherman gets a carry for the first time in 2 weeks. He sat out offensive plays last week because of an injured knee. Early season star for the Eagles as they ran to a 4-0 record.
It's really important for the Eagles to get some points here as we're almost down to 3 minutes to go in the first half. They've been moving the ball pretty well, but it's been sporadic. They did not take advantage of that great field position that they had throughout the first quarter.
And now they find themselves with a 2nd down and 7. O'Brien right side, Victor Bailey. And Bailey has the catch out at the 32-yard line. Bailey, a 2nd-round draft choice this year, and obviously with Fred Barnett on. By the way, we didn't mention it yet, but Reggie Lawrence, the number 4 wide receiver for the Eagles, is on the inactive list today. So Sikahima will be the 4th wide receiver should it come to that. They've also got Michael Young, whom they picked up last week when Jeff Seidner went out. Boy, the litany of injuries is just...
It's incredible.
Unbelievable.
One team to have to go through as much as they've gone through this year and in the last couple of years.
There's Bavaro in motion. Good blocking from Shad. O'Brien will hold on to it, though, and goes deep left side and throws it away. Nice catch in the Giant bench. Total yards. Almost 2-1 now in favor of New York. 2:21 to go before halftime.
You know, O'Brien looks like he's right at home here, though, at the Meadowlands, wearing the green uniform. He's got those funny wings, though, on top of the helmet.
Right. Still got the green.
Didn't have to change much of his wardrobe.
Remember the huge edge Philadelphia had in the first quarter. The Giants are creeping back and evening that score. Here's a full-man rush. Pass incomplete. Almost picked off. It hit the ground. Greg Jackson just about had the interception.
O'Brien throws a fastball on a pass that's only is going to travel about 10 yards to Herschel Walker. That's a real tough catch. Look at Brooks just looking for Walker. And look how close Jackson comes to getting his right hand underneath that ball and picking it off.
There's Greg Jackson. Just to complete the injury story here in the first half, both Keith Millard and Bobby Brister hurt, taken to the locker room where x-rays were taken, and those x-rays were negative. Here are the stunts by the Giant defense. Walker has the catch, but short of the first down at the 39-yard line, and the Eagles will have to punt. Gain of 7, needed 10.
And the fans give the Giant defense a nice round of applause as they turn the Eagles away again. Just feel the confidence growing each play as it's grown each game this year for New York.
Giants.